everyone. I am Saranya, working as a assistant professor from SNS College of Technology. Today we are discussing about the database management architecture. In this architecture is based on the relational model. These are the four parts are used in database management architecture. The first one is in the database administrator, and second one is a query processor, and third one is a storage manager, and final one is the disk storage. Let's start with database administrator.
The first one is name users. They are the one who uses the database without knowing DBMS in details. And the next is application programmers. They are developers who write SQL and DBMS programs. And the next is sophisticated users. They are users. They use SQL and DBMS programs to develop queries. And the next one is administrator manager, database administrator. They are the one who secure and maintain the database.
In this query processor, we are going to see about compiler and linker. The compiler is used to convert the human readable high-level language into machine readable language. The linker combines the binary language with the SQL. Then DML queries, data manipulation language, which is used to create and insert and delete the commands in the SQL. Simply, it is used to manage and modify the commands. Then DDL interpreters, data definition language, which are used to drop, create interpreters, which means data definition language, used to create, alter, drop the commands in SQL. Then application program object code, which converts the input code for executable output. Then DML compiler and organizer, which compiles the DML queries, which are create, update, alter. Then organize for executable output. Then query evaluation engine, which executes all these commands and give output.
Storage manager used to control how data is stored, retrieved, and storage manager controls how data is stored, retrieved, and updated on disk. It acts as interface between database and the DBMS query processor. So the components are buffer manager, file manager, authorization and integrity manager, transaction manager. Buffer manager manages data transfer between main memory and the disk. So it reduces the disk input output operations. So it purposes to improve performance. File manager manages files records on disk. So its purposes. File manager manages files, pages, and records on a disk. So the purpose is to improve the efficient for the physical storage. Authorization and the integrity manager, it checks user access permissions. Transaction managers ensures AID properties.
This storage is used to store data. There are four components: data, indices, data dictionary, statistical data. Indices helps in fast data retrieval. Statistical data maintain information about data distributions and table sizes.
As questions, what are the two components of database management architecture?
Query processor and storage units.
Database management system, how it is connected. The users, applications, and the database are connected to store the data. Here, the tiered architecture is helps us understand how data is used. Used in architecture helps us understand how the data is stored. The logical system in database management system, how data is stored means by users, by database, and by applications. Tier architecture means how user interact with the client and server, and how the logic is processed, and how the user interact with the system. So we can see the three tiers: tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. Tier 1 is also known as single architecture. It has users, application, and database. It all contains in only one machine. The user can store data and retrieve and delete in one machine. There is no external person involved, and it is not reliable and safe because it is low productivity. No one uses large scale. it is not lot scalable because no one uses it. Then it uh, it is easy and easy to install and easy to use, but it has some disadvantages like time and more storage capacity. So people avoid to use this. Then tier 2 is user and server database. It is also known as client-server architecture. It has client means user interface and application. Logic and server means database. The client sends the request and the database sends the server processes it and the result sent to the client. Example, Java application connected to the database, and some bank database applications or some of the other examples. And the advantages is it is better than the security compared to the tier 1 and not suitable for very large scale, limited scalability. Office, it is used in office systems, college management systems, and the small, medium, and enterprise companies. Type 3 will be further explained by Madhu.
Now the most important and widely used architecture is Tier 3 architecture. It has three layers: presentation layer, application layer, database layer. How it works: user interacts with the interface to app. User interacts with the browser or app. Request goes to the application server. Application server communicates with the database. Response goes back to the user. Example: online banking, e-commerce websites, social media application. Advantages: high security, high scalability, high performance, easy maintenance. Disadvantages: complex design, higher cost, needs skilled developers. Okay, what are the difference between the two-layer and three-layer architecture?
And it is low scalable and it is highly scalable because it has high security and most of them don't use it, and it is costly than the tier 2.
Okay, thank you.